Speaking of Job Corps, and as I've told you guys before, the reason why I was so upset is because it targeted poor people. Um, Trump has surrounded himself with tons of billionaires, and a lot of the policies that he's doing are ignoring the working class, which a lot of them backed him during the election. What's your guys' whole thought process on, the way he's, I guess you could say capitulated to the betterment, not even the needs, but more the betterment of the rich and kind of left the middle and lower class out the picture?
Well, I'll say this too. Like, just just imagine if, you know, I'm trying to think of a good analogy. I think the thing is like if you really wanted to, like go on a date, right? If you want to meet somebody, you're gonna try to surround yourself with people you can date. And I think with Trump is that he wants to be a billionaire. So what does he do? He surrounds himself with billionaires. So I think he surrounded himself with billionaires with the hope of, hey, I'm gonna surround myself with billionaires and hope that money trickles down. So I think his goal was I'm gonna surround myself with people with billionaires. You know what I'm saying? That way I could from those billionaires I could get millions and millions from them. So I mean, I don't think it's a strategic play. I think it's just say I want to get billionaires from around me so I can get some of their motherfucking money. And then this is pay to play. You know what I'm saying? And these people got the money and they can pay me for services and I give it to them. I think that's all it really is.
Yeah, I mean, you saw Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, and a whole bunch of billionaires, and at his inauguration, and then I think you have about I don't want to be factually incorrect, but I think you have about 30 billionaires in his cabinet and his administration. So that lets you know everything you need to know that this is an open pay for play billionaire scheme. Everybody's getting theirs, right? I mean, you got Linda McMahon for God's sake. She even getting in on it, right? So my whole thing is this, right? Okay, you're for the billionaire class. Okay, if that's what you want to do, and if that and MAGA's okay with that, then you still got to throw a bone to your people, man. Like that's all I'm saying, Trump. Like, Mr. President, throw a bone to your people. Like your people need your help. Like the farmers, the rural America, they need your help too. So even the immigrants, some of the immigrants that you see time and time who voted for him is getting kicked out. They going to Home Depot or 7-Eleven getting swooped up like that. It's just crazy, man. I thought he was for the little guy, but I don't know. That's not what his actions shown.
No, I mean, I think it's clear, and it's something that's been going on in this country for probably the last roughly 2 decades. The biggest issue in this country is class warfare. And I've said that on a numerous amount of occasions. They sprinkle all these other things about, racism or abortion and all this other stuff. And that's really just to cover up the fact that they're trying to push through things that are making the richer richer and the poor poorer. And the more poor you can make the middle and lower class, the more control you have over them ultimately, because it gets to a point where they're desperate. And for me, that's the biggest issue, is that it just continues to widen the gap between the middle and lower classes and, those one percenters. And, unfortunately, he doesn't care. I know you say, why don't you look out for the farmers and all these people who potentially voted for him. At the end of the day, he's a lame duck president because he has nothing to run for again. So at this point in time in this term, he's not going to care about none of that, unfortunately. And a lot of the heart of America, which the majority of us are middle and lower class, is going to get the hit on that. So